Welcome to the Art of Emotional Release, a podcast for conscious entrepreneurs who want to free themselves from emotional blocks in order to enhance their creativity and communication in a more impactful and larger scale. I'm Amandine Mas. I spent 10 years of my life supporting entrepreneurs, especially coaches and therapists, in crafting their online communication and in releasing their emotions to enable them to express themselves fully with their clients and on their various online platforms and pages. That's why over the years, I've become a coach in writing and emotions for entrepreneurs, and that I'm offering you this coaching podcast on emotional release to help you learn to self-regulate at any time of the day in all your projects. Let's get started practicing together the art of emotional release. Welcome to this new podcast. Thank you for being here in order to elevate ourselves beyond our overwhelming emotions. I'm Amandine, your emotional coach, guiding you in each episode through an emotional coaching experience to help you liberate yourself from your burden, allowing for more freedom of expression in everything you undertake, regardless of your past. And from my experience, once you have decided to release an emotion, you are able to free yourself not only from minor traumas, but also from deeper wounds through practice. This is what I do and teach on a daily basis. And today I want to introduce a burning topic that I observe in all my clients. This burning topic is what I call the emotional layer cake. This is the accumulation of emotion that often stack up without our awareness over the years, creating, especially around the age of 40 and 50, an explosion of various emotions. A cocktail of long repressed insecurity that we didn't see coming and didn't want to acknowledge most of the time, which ultimately becomes more and more visible and increasingly detrimental to our various projects and business, in addition to our health. So let me know in the comments if this resonates with you. And now, before practicing together, a word about what is this emotional layer cake from a scientific perspective. It is an accumulation of insecure situations from childhood, adolescence, school, entering adulthood, and early professional and relational experiences. This creates multiple repressed feelings of not being understood, seen, valued, or appreciated for who we are, leading to unaddressed stress and emotions, right? Layers of sadnesses, angers, or fears, which in turn develop protective habits and behaviors such as avoidance. This one is very, very common. Conflicts, isolation, loneliness, addiction, and the people-pleasing syndrome, which is a very common trauma response. All of this piles up and worsens. As you understand, it protects us for a time and actually calms our nervous systems for a while through our 20s and 30s, but underneath, this accumulation nurtures a soil of low self-esteem and self-confidence that isn't too visible and that we actually manage to hide under social masks of being a strong woman or a nice man or a good friend. I can speak to this from experience, but over the years, this accumulation of inner discomfort and this false self, this mask, this lack of authenticity in order to be accepted ultimately cease to protect us and begin to imprison us, right? And this emotional layer cake, this emotional accumulation can take several forms. One that often goes unnoticed but has severe consequences on self-esteem is self-sabotage. Especially when we give up important projects that we feel incapable of pursuing, leading to fear of failures and judgments, the two biggest fears in entrepreneurship, the fear to fail and to be judged. And in this case of self-sabotage, what's happening is that our inner voice criticizes us, claiming this project is not worth it, causing chronic doubts, procrastination, and stagnation in terms of business, but also in income. The emotional layer can also manifest for entrepreneurs and non-entrepreneurs as addiction, or a relentless pursuit of pleasure and performance to escape the deep, genuine emotions of who we are. And finally, a very sensitive topic to me, these repressed and accumulated emotions can manifest as illnesses that can further immobilize us in our expansion. These are the situations I have encountered or see most often in my coaching clients. Yet, reaching the age of 40 and 50 can also be a unique opportunity to express ourselves and realize our potential when we manage to release our emotions and our authentic voice. After this age of 40 and 50, it is a moment we actually can operate from our zone of genius if we have shifted our anxiety, chronic anxiety, especially as entrepreneurs. This is the perfect moment to follow our inner calling, to fulfill the mission that drives us and reconnect with our creative flow. We can learn from an emotional perspective how to build inner safety and trust. We can learn actually to create much more secure attachments in our relationship. As we release emotion, we become more emotionally mature, and we need less to please or save anyone, especially those who has nothing of us, right? So this leaves us feeling lighter and more capable of realizations. The path ahead is supposed to be clearer and clearer as we release ourselves, right? So what I observe in my own work and among many entrepreneurs, coaching and therapists around the age of 40 and then 50 is that with the practice of emotional release, a new lifestyle emerges that includes our emotions, wounds and traumas as allies in all our activities, whereas before they were sources of guilt, shame, burdens, and even secrets. This is what happened to me, emotional release and transforming my trauma into a new creative energy has become my daily life after 40. Even if I spend 35 years of my life dealing with acute post-traumatic stress disorders since the age of 5. So it became my expertise, but I had to learn this emotional and creative release alongside many experts in this recent and very fascinating field. And my main message on this channel or with my clients and partners is that emotional release is not as complicated as it may seem, as you'll see in this podcast. And in this episode, I would like to start slowly with a very interesting somatic writing exercise that you can do anytime you feel an emotion arising regarding your business, communication, social media, or clients, right? We'll do that together, and you can share in the comments what you've realized and released, okay? You can repeat this exercise many times, sitting, lying down, or walking, with or without a notebook. Okay, let's start slowly, shall we? So, I invite you now to simply locate the area of your body that reacts the most when you think about your business, communication, marketing, social media, or clients, right? What is the area of your body that reacts the most right now? The most present sensations, right? The one that holds the most insecurity, that demands the most of your attention. Breathe in this area. Place a hand on it if you wish and ask it. Ask your body. What are the different sensations that this part of your body is communicating to you right now? Just name 1, 2, or 3 maybe sensations. What do you physically feel in this part of your body right now? This is a very important somatic exercise that you can do anytime. You take the time to say out loud, mentally, or to write on your notebook the first words that come to you that describe the main sensations. The first words that describes your sensations. Yes. Those. Are there sensations of agitation or disconnection? Warmth or cold? Any palpitations or trembling or heaviness or a color? Any digestive pain, skin irritation, or muscle contractions? Let it come. Say out loud, mentally or in your notebook. Let these sensations come and learn to feel them. just like when you go to the gym and you learn to tone a muscle. Very good. And when you feel 1, 2, or 3 main sensations, it means that you're very well connected to your body, to your feelings. Ask your body now. Ask these sensations now. What are the emotions that lie behind these sensations? The sensations you have noticed are the language of your emotions. So behind those sensations of contraction or oppression, or what do you emotionally feel right now about your business in this area of your body? And let these emotions come and learn to feel them, to name them, to acknowledge them, to learn about you from them. Stay with your body as long as possible, as present as possible, and note these sensations, emotions, and their messages in your notebook. Practice it from a place of safety and presence without writing the mental story that created all of this. Most of the time, those emotions and sensations were in your body before you even have started your business. So it's not about your business most of the time. It's really about the experience your body having coded, and you can free yourself from your body with the collaboration of your body without recounting the story, the present story, and without adding to your mental load, especially as an entrepreneur. Simply stay with your body as long as possible to receive the messages your body is sending you right now. Simply learn to listen to what happens in your body. Practice, redo this exercise, and comment under this episode to share what you have learned about yourself and about your business in terms of body awareness and emotional intelligence. This is a preparation for the next podcast and for your potential emotional coaching, if you are doing that with a coach, is because you become aware of your emotional accumulation. It's because you become aware of your emotional layer cake that you can stop it. You can stop this accumulation and transform this accumulation of emotions into a new creative energy in service of your business and clients. To continue practicing emotional coaching, I encourage you to seek personal support in your emotional release, to learn how to self-regulate at any time of the day, to feel safe, valued, and creative in everything you undertake. And if you really want to free yourself from your broken emotions, to transform your trauma into creativity, to put it to the service of your clientele, If you really want to realize yourself through impactful communication on a larger scale without anxiety, I want to give you the opportunity to book your free call with me under this episode to test my emotional, creative, and marketing coaching program, especially designed for conscious entrepreneurs, coaches, and therapists. This coaching program is called From Trauma to Genius. You can click on the page below and book your free emotional coaching consultation with me. This coaching program is the result of a very long elaboration and development that I began undertaking in 2014, 10 years ago, and which combines my 5 areas of expertise: emotional coaching, somatic therapy, emotional release through the body, energy healing, intuitive writing, and copywriting, digital marketing. I created this coaching program to help you overcome your emotional blocks related to communication, marketing, and also the internet and social media, to transform your difficult emotions into a new energy of creativity and inspiration for your clients and beyond. And the immediate results I'm noticing of this coaching is that you're gonna procrastinate less and taking more action beyond the fears, because you're gonna become aware of your automatic emotional responses and their negative consequences and behaviors, like procrastination, which is a very common one for entrepreneurs. And you're gonna gently approach your emotions, really gently and slowly, to release them in a form of higher consciousness, creativity, meaning, authentic communication, full confidence, conscious leadership, and more humanity that we need in entrepreneurship. This is what I wish for you. I'll be happy to meet you during your free consultation. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.